Hey, what is going on YouTube? Back again. Finally another cooking video. I've been meaning to make this one for a while. So this is one of the meals that I make in my crock pot, which I definitely recommend you guys getting. This is chicken potatoes, something pretty basic. I already have listed out the things that you need: chicken breast, potatoes, any type of seasoning that you want. I usually just put salt because I keep forgetting to buy new seasoning. Also get these things called instant bouillon cubes. Mine is more of a beef broth because I'm too lazy to buy the chicken. I don't know if they make chicken for that specific brand, but I will actually check that out. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I should probably use chicken instead of using beef. And then just anything to put water in so that way you can heat it up. And another thing you definitely need is a crock pot. The one I got is a 4-quart. It's usually around like low 20s to 30 bucks. Holds about 4 quarts, and I like it because it has multiple settings, so that way I can choose high or low heat, and also different times between 6 and 10 hours, I believe. I think it goes as low as 4 hours actually. But yeah, just start things off. First thing I do is usually heat up water in the microwave and put one of the bouillon cubes in there. I usually do around 8 fluid ounces and put 1 cube in there and put it in the microwave for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Pretty much. Depending on your microwave, you might have to do more time, but if it comes out and it's still there, as long as the water is pretty damn hot, it should dissolve with time, so don't worry about that if it's not. If you like to make sure it's dissolved in the microwave, then feel free to put it in as long as you want, just as long as the plastic or whatever container you put it in, doesn't melt or explode or anything like that. Be safe with that, first off. But yeah, after that, you can pour it in there if you'd like to. The settings, I like to put because that's usually what I do. I just pour it in there, get the crock pot going, because being a minute or 2 or even 10 minutes off, isn't going to really affect the meat that much. It's going to be cooking for around 8 hours, so that's usually what I do. I put it on low heat for about 8 hours. That's usually what I do for this meal, and just turn it on, let it heat up. And as I am cutting the potatoes and prepping the meat for the potatoes, I just usually do around 4 to 5 as you've seen there, and then just peel off the skin. And after that, once I'm done peeling the skin, I cut it up into the small little cubes. Pretty much after that, all I do is start putting everything in the crock pot. I have a layer of water already in there. That's usually why I do it, and it's already heating up. So because it's already heating up, that helps the bouillon cube dissolve a little bit. And for what I do, I don't know if it's like an actual thing you should do, it's just something that I just started doing myself. I usually alternate between layers of potatoes and chicken or whatever meat I'm using. Usually I alternate between the vegetables that I put in and the meat that I'm using in the crock pot. So that's what I do. I usually add salt for every layer that I do. So what it'd be like potatoes, chicken, salt, potatoes, chicken, salt. That's usually what I do. After that, you can add whatever type of seasoning you want. I usually don't really start adding any seasonings until pretty much once it's out, like once I'm actually done, getting ready to eat it. With cooking this, you do want to make sure when you're adding water, it may or may not be enough with the water that you've already used up for the broth. So you want to make sure that you add water as necessary. And I usually do 2 bouillon cubes to create the broth, and add water as necessary. I try to make sure the water is filled up to the top on that thing. Covers pretty much all the food. Actually, definitely covers all the food. And I add some more salt. I don't know why I'm adding a lot of salt on it, because I pretty much put hot sauce on it. I feel like the salt doesn't even stay on it. Once it comes out, like, I wouldn't try eating it plain. You can if you want to. You could just try it out, and it's not gonna kill you or anything. But that's what I do, because that's what I did. At first, I was like, let me try it without any meat or any seasoning, and it didn't come out that good. So I usually that's why I add the seasoning after I'm done cooking. And it's pretty much it. It's actually really easy to cook with a crock pot. Like, I recommend that everyone get one, because it's like my mom away from home pretty much, because like you can set something for 8 hours, go to bed, and then pretty much you wake up and you got breakfast already ready. Like, this thing is awesome. I definitely want to get more cooking stuff so that way I can learn to cook. I think that should be another one of my goals for this year, is to get better at cooking. I definitely want to do a meal prep video showing you guys what I do to prep meals. It's not like, trust me, this stuff is not that hard. The only thing is that it's tedious and just sucks. But other than that, like, this stuff is easy, and pretty much that's all there is to it. I definitely recommend that everyone get a crock pot and just learn how to cook with it, because you can do meal prep while you have that going on. And I feel like that's what I did after this video too. Like, I had my meal going on, and then I pretty much started cooking my actual food that I'm going to be eating at that time, and eating some more for meal prep while that was going on. So I definitely think the crock pot is a great tool for making some gains, or just keeping a good diet, to be honest. I mean, you can make a lot of like really good stuff, like whether healthy or unhealthy, like it doesn't matter. You can make a lot of good stuff, and I really want to get good at making stuff in the crock pot. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. 8 hours later, you'll see me taking that stuff out, and you see me add some hot sauce to it, because I gotta eat everything with hot sauce. Everything is better with hot sauce. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did learn something from this. If you guys have any questions about it, feel free to ask. If you have anything that I should try in the crock pot, definitely feel free to comment down below, because I would definitely love to try out some new foods. I'm a very picky eater, but I at least try stuff. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.